Greetings, folks. Welcome once again to another travel video. Yeah, we're doing it again, against my better judgment. This time, we're going to be crossing provinces, because there happens to be a Hamfest on the West Island of Montreal, and against my better judgment, I'm going to attend it. Even though I really don't feel like doing it, because if you take a look here, if you can actually even see it, I don't know, but this is going to take about 2 hours. And this time, unlike the WIARC video, I don't have anything incriminating on the screen. Yeah, that was a pain. I gave up on trying to edit that, if you're wondering. Edit that properly, so I just blanked out all the things that needed to be blanked out. Yeah. I gotta get the last few things ready to go, which is to say water. I need to put my watch back on that I took off, and I was gonna say I hope I left over here, and I'm gonna grab some camera stuff, and my cold hard cash is still outside. I didn't bring that in here. But yeah, it's about 6 o'clock now. If it's gonna take 2 hours, I think it says, what does it say? It says it starts at 8, right? Which is a little weird. And $5 admission is also a little weird. That's different from everything else, but, you know, it's Quebec, it's different from everything else. I'm actually going to be leaving when it's dark. But, wouldn't you know, I got all the way out here. And I forgot my water. Genius, eh? Alright. There. So, I've got the money. I actually had to get that out of an ATM because I've been hemming and hawing this trip, whether or not I was going to do it. And last night I was telling myself, no, I'm not, because this is such a long drive and I don't want to do it, and I'm going to have to do more driving probably soon enough anyway. But this morning I got up in enough time to actually do this, so I'm like, you know what, screw it, let's ride. Why not? The car needs maintenance, so I'm driving it when I should be changing the oil, but you know what? You only live once. Better turn that off so I don't wake everybody up. Turn that off so I don't get a copyright claim. I thought about trying the time-lapse feature on the dash cam up there, but I don't know how much space is left on that SD card. I don't even know if it would tell me. I don't feel like screwing with it. I wanted erasing stuff because I know that there's stuff on there that I would like to keep. So I can't see anything. Let me see. Where are you? Here you are. I have the useless crappy camera, and I'm going to try. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try and plug this into like a battery bank or something. Like I said, I don't think it's going to work, but we'll give it a try. Crappy welcome camera. What a piece of junk. We'll give it a shot. It's probably not going to work, but here we go. Boy howdy, it's windy today. I don't know what I'm doing, so let's just do this anyway and see what happens. Okay, I've done a round. I did get some things, but not much. I don't even see it anymore. There was a price tag on one of them that flew off. I tried to grab it, and it just went into the outer bands of the Kuiper belt, so looks like there's somebody unloading stuff. I'm going to make a second round, like I said. Or maybe didn't say. I'm saying it now. I'm going to make a second round. I'll see what's going on. But I don't know that I'm going to buy anything else, because, to be honest, there's not as much here as I thought there was going to be. So, look at that busy road in front of me. Anyway, I've done 2 rounds, got my stuff. Going to be honest, there really wasn't a whole lot there. In fact, it was small, and of the tables they had set up, it almost seemed kind of empty. So I wonder if some people just didn't show up, or what's going on. But there's a lot of testing gear, and a lot of that kind of stuff, which is not really my interest. And people who sell that kind of thing at Hamfest usually is pretty proud of what they're trying to sell anyway, so I didn't investigate too much. But I gotta get out of here, and I gotta get home, and that's another 2 hours that I've got. So I'm going to have to do that, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so it's a good thing I actually have the ability to run a map out here. I just hope that, unlike the last time I was here in La Belle Province, it doesn't dump me in the middle of the road or do something equally as stupid. Alright folks, we have made it back. Made pretty good time actually. It's still pretty early on in the day, so I guess that's not too bad. But even still, I don't know if I'm in a rush to go back, to be brutally honest. But we'll get into that here in a second. I didn't come back with much, which is good. My wallet appreciates it. But I'll go ahead and I'll switch over to a better camera so we can take a look at what we've found. Okay. I could actually do these in order, and I probably might as well do these in order. So the first thing I got is this, which I thought was Pronus, but it's actually Prunus. It's a little J401 multi-band radio. Basically brand new. Can't imagine it was used all that much. So I gave $20 for that, which was probably too much, but apparently they cost more than that brand new on Amazon. So if this really is brand new, I don't think I did too bad. And even for $20, I think I could have done a whole lot worse. I'm gonna have to get that out and take a look at it here quickly, I'm probably not going to make a whole video about it. Then I got this Heathkit voltmeter. Not much really to see there. $5 for that. That was the thing I was actually talking about that had the tag still on it, the little, because he had a sticky note with the price on it, and that fell off and blew out into the Oort cloud or something, because it disappeared. Anyway, and I ended up with this, which I didn't strictly need. He wanted 20, I offered 10, he accepted 15. I think 15 was probably a little rich, but it's a little... I want to call this a 17-inch, just based on the model, but it might be a 15-inch Samsung display. These older beige displays are kind of nice. It's nice to have. I don't know if it says on it really what it is. Color display, type number RN15AS, so probably a 15-inch, to be honest, manufactured in 2001. DC 12-volt input. He was suggesting to me that it would be possible to run this thing from like a 12-volt DC source, and you probably could do that. I did get the power adapter and the cables for that, so that's nice. And then the last thing, yes, I really did not come home with much. This was free. And it is actually what's in there. Let's see if I can get it out here. This looks like one of those later things. It looks like it's external SCSI only, which is fine. And it's a 16-bit ISA card. I figure for free, there's probably nothing wrong with that. Now, here's the radio. I think this has probably been used before, but it certainly hasn't been used much. And it works okay, I guess.
$3,000 in rebates. Learn more at enbridgesustain.smartflow.com. Terms and conditions apply.
It's hard to make time for everything on your to-do list, especially at this time of year. But blood and plasma donors are essential to helping meet patients' needs.
Doesn't actually sound all that bad.
Add a donation to your to-do list.
Patricia Bowl has the local information you want.
We're already struggling to pay the weekly bill right now.
Discussing what matters to you.
Ottawa at Work with Patricia Bowl.
Weekday mornings at 10.
On air and always streaming on the iHeartRadio app.
News Talk 580 CFRA.
I don't think we're going to get anything on the shortwave band. I don't know what that did. I think that's skip. I did find something. I might have lost it there. A couple of examples of some shortwave reception. I think a lot of what it really ended up picking up, though, is just interference. So, anyway. I don't know, do I have to long press that to get in the menu? Notice how everything changes. The interference pattern changes when I do things on this. I think that's pretty much it for that anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now back to why I probably won't go back. For the 2-hour drive that it ended up being, well actually really 4-hour because it's a 2-hour one way. So it's a 4-hour round trip, approximately. And I mean, I left here at like 6 o'clock basically on the nose. It's now almost 11, so yeah, probably about that. There really just wasn't a whole lot there. That was probably the most barren of anything Hamfest I have been to. And it couldn't have even really been much better than it was because they were just in the little community rec area. There were probably maybe about 10 tables total for people to reserve, and that's it. So not all of them had people at it, and some of them that were reserved didn't have people, so I'm sure that some folks ended up arriving late. I know there was somebody that was setting up just as I was about to leave, and I did look at what they had, but there wasn't really anything that I wanted to buy. So, and I presume that they probably would have had everything marked at a pretty expensive price. It was, again, a lot of test gear. So, just not something that I'm really terrifically interested in collecting too much of because I don't have a lot of space for it and I simply won't use it. So anyway, I had a few things to wrap up here. I may shoot a couple videos, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but after that it's pretty much done. I know my PRARC video came out today as I'm recording this right now, so that's neat. And before some clever clog calls me out in the comments, yes, I need to update the date and time on these things. I keep forgetting to do it. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. So, look at this record. And I don't think that's going to play anymore. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave them below.